guys have been fantastic all weekend.
Yeah!
Thank you. Who's seen this movie?
Yeah!
Who's seen this movie Uncut?
Yeah!
I don't think you have. What can they expect that they may not have seen before? Penis! Barbed wire! Sandpaper! Squish! Yeah, well, I've got to thank Tom and Alona for having the balls to sort of agree to have this non-famous children's TV entertainer here as the sixth psycho you will see before you now. Casting directors in the UK think comedy, think children's entertainment, but no, the Dutch guys go for sick bastard. What do we prefer? Sick bastard. Part 2, Part 3, I've heard a rumor that he may be in it. Of the man. Maybe after seeing this, you might have seen too much of me. That's all I'm going to say. If anyone wants any nude photos afterwards,
matter of time till my dick falls off. Oh my God, it's happening! All I want and all I need, all I want's a brand new beat. 666 is all I need. Day to day. In the morning I think of you, strangle your neck till you're black and blue. Razor blade slash, cross your stomach, spill your guts to be whoa.
All right, we're here with Laurence Harvey and Bill Moseley at Days of the Dead. We saw Human Centipede 2 last night at midnight. What was that like for you to be there and see everyone's response to it? And what was it like for you to be there and watching with a group of people?
Well, it was great to be here with a convention audience and people that a lot of people said they came to see the film, or that was one of the things why they came here, and so the audience response was great. They were going in the right places and laughing in the right places. So yeah.
Now I know you're a big fan of Dieter Laser.
Yeah.
I talked to you. Now, what did you think about Lawrence's performance?
I thought Laurence did a fantastic job. It's so funny because as an actor, you see it from a work point of view, and just imagining all those days of having to make the effort to shoot all the scenes in the movie. There's a lot of work that Laurence has to do. I consider him now the new hardest working man in show business. He worked hard. And then as a fan, I just thought it was an awesome movie. I thought it was a very fitting sequel to the original Human Centipede. I thought Laurence was a fitting new star after the great Dieter Laser, or at least his...
My head's just getting bigger and bigger and bigger.
At least the character of that Dieter Laser plays is oft in the first movie, and I just thought it was amazing. I just thought the whole movie was so beautifully...
It looks great. Just the look of the movie.
It looked great. The soundtrack was amazing. The score was amazing, very subtle. And I just thought the story was wonderful. I loved the fact that it was self-referential.
Yeah.
The only way you can do a sequel.
Totally unusual.
Yeah. Totally unusual. I just, it was a A1 entertainment for me.
Now, I know before I met you...
Wow. They're the quotes that are going on the poster, you know.
Now, before I met you...
I laughed, I cried.
I read online that you weren't an actor, you were a performance artist. Was that just like stuff that people put out there, or did you guys put that out on purpose?
No. I mean, that's my background originally. But in the 90s, I started doing TV in the UK, and so it's mainly in the UK. It's been like kids TV and theatre and performance arts and adverts, and this is my first feature film. So it was really good to do that, and kind of an interesting way to shake off my kids TV past, I think. I burnt my bridges there, I think.
Yes, when Laurence last night said he worked in kids TV, he was an actor in kids TV, I yelled out, "Former!"
When I saw the movie before, it was Alone. And I was laughing throughout the movie, and I thought, I don't know if there's something wrong with me or not, but when you're watching a bit with a bunch of people and everyone's laughing at the same thing, and I saw you down there and you were having a great time, were you ever hesitant before, like watching with a group of people, if they weren't going to laugh or if they were just going to walk out? Or?
Well, when we first had it in front of an audience, then it was kind of scary because you've worked on it and you know it and you've read the script, and you've kind of grown with it, and you kind of know Tom's sense of humour, and you're wondering whether it's just like an in-joke, or between the cast and crew, and so it's always kind of scary to first see it in front of an audience. But I've seen it like 12 times now with audiences.
12 times?
Yeah.
How appropriate.
But I still, I still enjoy seeing it with an audience, because it's one of those films that I think people find this when they buy the DVD, and so it's one of those films you want to force other people to watch, to watch the reactions. So it's good.
I felt sorry for a couple of people ran out of the theater. I mean, they were disturbed, and they kind of walked out. They walked out, and I was sorry for them because they don't get the resolution. All they're going to get is just that, the images that made them get out of their seats and head for the exits. And that will probably burn into their brain and be with them for years to come. They'll be very dark and deeply disturbed.
This is a true story. Then I watched a movie with my mom, who was a big fan of horror movies, and when she was watching the movie, she said, "Oh, there's Neil in 20 years," when she saw Martin's character. Do you think that's a good sign?
20 years? Isn't it?
Well, it's probably more about 5 years.
20 months.
Right. And awkward.
Oh man, that was a bad question. We'll edit that out.
Don't be fooled by his gray beard.
Can you say anything about part 3?
It'll be called The Human Centipede Part 3.
No, that's a wise choice.
Human Centipede 3 final sequence will start with this film started with the end of the first film. The third one will start with the end of the second film. And so Tom wants to have a release where all 3 are edited together and screened as one kind of 170-minute film. So,
that would be tough. That would be a tough one.
A centipede of human centipede films.
That is beautiful.
One last question. I heard
I would have to bring a sandwich to that one.
As an actor watching a movie that you weren't in with a group of people, what was that experience like?
Well, you watch it just as a regular moviegoer. When you're in a movie, sometimes it actually ends up, at least the first couple of times, it's almost like a scrapbook of your experiences. You remember, that was the day that we did that, and that was the day that the truck exploded off camera, or that was the day that everybody got sick from the horrible chicken salad, or, in other words, you see you see the movie differently. You know, as an audience member, I just saw it as a movie, and really, again, you know, what I get to do as an actor is marvel at the performances, and you know, and the story, and just, you know, the elements, how the movie is put together, and I just really had a great time watching it last night.
One last question. Do you see any connection between Human Centipede 2 and Schindler's List with the use of black and white and with a little bit of color?
You mean Schindler's List? That's what our film references. Yeah.
Yeah, right.
Thanks, guys, for doing it.
Yeah. All right. Well, it was a lot of fun. And you know, the fun part about it was free.
Yeah.
Yep. So thank you for that again.
No, you're welcome.
And I think everybody should come down. I don't know why there isn't a line at Lawrence's table for people getting his signed headshots.
To me, you're one of the. You were like the main star to me of the. Besides Bill Moseley.
Yeah.
Of the event.
We've been around the block a couple of times. I do think that between Dieter and Lawrence, you know, those are the new faces of horror.
Yeah. Was it hard actually to take over No, did you see Human Centipede before the movie? Did you like seek out to be in the sequel, or did they come for you, or how did that work?
I got a phone call from my agent saying these guys want you to be the star of their new production, but I think it's porn. Because he checked out their website and it said Six Entertainment, Adult Entertainment, Amsterdam. So yeah, obviously he jumped to conclusions. But when he said the title of it, I heard about the first one from it being on at Fright Fest in London. So, and at this stage it was still just on the festival circuit. It hadn't been released anywhere. And so yeah, I agreed to come down for a casting, and they screened the movie in the morning, and then after when the film ended, I had an hour and a half to cross London to go to the casting, and that was it. So I came fresh from watching Dieter's amazing performance in the first one, thinking, fucking hell, I've got big shoes to fill, and doing the casting with Tom and Alona, so, you know.
Real quick too, when I interviewed Dieter, he had a lot of his favorite scenes were stuff that he ad-libbed on set, like when he kissed the reflection, which to me that's like the best part of the whole movie. Was there anything you ad-libbed while you were on set? The whole movie was that.
Yeah, it was. It's kind of
that monologue was amazing.
Yeah. Pity it got cut.
Is there any biographical parts of the movie for you?
Well, yeah. I mean, I think there's a lot of myself in Martin, but you know, everyone feels some kind of social unease or anxiety, and it's just about playing that up and putting it in the right direction. Turning it towards the dark side, you know. So,
well, thanks, guys, for talking to me.
All right. Visit withoutyourhead.com, or we'll put Martin on you.
Now you scream it all. All I wanted, all I need, all I was a brand stupid. 666 is all I need. Day. In the morning I think of you. Strangle your neck till you're black and blue. Razor blade slash.